This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com, featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
Does your employer pay for training or education that could help you in your job today? Then, IT folks, this is for you. CBT Nuggets offers online IT training that's affordable and, dare we say, fun. From networking and cybersecurity to data science, CBT Nuggets has the training to get you through the workday. With our courses, you'll build real-world skills with short, engaging videos, hands-on virtual labs, and quiz questions to test what you've learned. Go to cbtnuggets.com and check it out. Our online platform launches right in your browser. No expensive hardware or software is needed to start. The best part? You can watch and learn at your own pace, on your schedule. cbtnuggets.com. It's IT training for all levels. From beginner-level courses to advanced network training, our expert instructors give you information that's informative, meaningful, and engaging. We've been helping learners for over 25 years, and we're a trusted name in IT training. So tell your boss it's time for CBT Nuggets IT training. Go to cbtnuggets.com and get started today.
It's KFI AM 640, and you're listening to The Conway Show on demand on the iHeartRadio app. KFI AM 640, Conway Show. Mark Thompson is here.
Oh, thank you, Tim, and thank you, everyone. Please be seated. I'm just so humbled when everyone rises like that.
We got a lot going on today. We're going to get to Alex Stone here in a second. Then Rick Dees in the
Rick
weekly
Dees is coming
top
in.
40.
You know, the astronauts are back, Tim. Rick here in the morning.
And John Kamucha is coming on with us. He co-hosts Valentine in the morning.
Valentine in the morning.
104.3 My FM.
I only do the one voice, so I don't know what Valentine sounds like.
And then I was on with Booker and Stryker.
I love Booker.
Yeah.
And I love Stryker.
Do you know Stryker?
I do. In fact, I've got a picture of Stryker, Jennifer Tilly, and myself.
They're both very nice guys.
At dinner in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're both very cool.
You would think like guys like that would be burned out and angry and bitter, and they're not at all.
No.
You know? I don't know what happened up there. Alex Stone is with us from ABC News. Alex, how you, bub?
Ding dong. Is Rick Dees really coming on?
Yeah,
Rick Dees loves Alex Stone, I'll tell you that.
So he stopped by a buddy of mine at LAFD. He stopped by his firehouse the other day.
Wow.
And I got a text, and he goes, do you know Rick Dees? And I said, well, I know who Rick Dees is. I don't know Rick Dees. And he said he was the nicest guy, that they stopped in and took photos with all the firefighters, and I think he may have had his grandkids or somebody with him selling Girl Scout cookies, but he had a very nice stop with the LAFD.
I had lunch with him today at Novo Cafe in Burbank, and while waiting to order, he said to the young lady, I think her name was Katie, said, hey, this guy's a big radio star. He's on KFI in the afternoon. It's Tim Conway Jr. And she goes, I don't know who that is. And then I said, hey, this is Rick D. She goes, I don't know who that is.
Didn't he have a song at some point?
Yeah, Disco Duck.
Oh, my God.
That's right.
Disco Duck. Huge.
Look, Rick Dees, at the height of his powers, was untouchable.
He changed LA radio.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
That's
when and again, we'll talk to him at 5 o'clock. Rick D's coming on at 5. But when he started here in LA, they were getting $35 a spot at Kiss FM. And he said now his general manager, I think it was Wally Clark, said those commercials are now going for $1,000 a minute, and everybody on the station, all the advertisers canceled. Then the ratings came out 3 months later, and he was number one, and they all came back. And they were making money hand over fist at that Kiss
What
FM.
a time to be in radio.
And if you were in sales, you were making 18% commission. So if you sold $2 million worth of ads, which you can do in 2 months on Kiss,
sure,
you can make $360,000.
Yeah.
Which
They
was
were
pretty
all
good
driving
back in whenever that was,
Yeah.
Right.
the 90s.
They were all driving, high-end Mercedes, Maseratis. The sales staff was knocking it out.
Yeah.
And so I asked him, I said, hey, where is everybody? Big Ron O'Brien and, Magic Matt and all that stuff. And he went through the list and like, well, that guy died, that guy died, that guy died.
Are they all dead, really?
No, Magic Matt's still around, but a lot of the other guys have
moved on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Like Big Ron O'Brien. I love that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the best.
There are a lot of Big Ron O'Briens, I think, across the country. I don't know.
Is that right?
Yeah, but he was the special one.
All right, so Alex Stone, ABC News. The astronauts are back, eh?
They are, yeah. As of a few minutes ago, it was really cool to see them coming down. It was like the ultimate Uber aboard SpaceX for Elon Musk. You think that they got in and went, are you my Uber driver? Because they essentially had to hitch a ride on this thing that, you remember 9 months ago when we would talk about it every day in June, July, and August of what are they going to do? Boeing couldn't get them home. The Boeing Starliner had problems, and then they debated, well, is it safe enough? Could they fix it remotely? Then they ended up jettisoning it and sending it home on its own, empty, without them. And then SpaceX launched in September with 2 astronauts instead of 4, so there would be 2 open seats today at the end of those astronauts who went up their 6-month mission, which ended today. And they put Suni Williams and Butch Wilmore in there, and then over the blue waters of the Gulf of whatever we're going to call it, America or Mexico, the 4 giant parachutes sprung open, slowed the SpaceX Freedom capsule from 17,000 miles an hour down to 16 miles an hour.
Wow.
They felt 3 to 5 Gs, which is equal to about a high-end roller coaster. That was about it. And then we heard...
Copy, 200 meters. Brace for splashdown.
Brace for splashdown in the Gulf.
And splashdown. Crew 9 back on Earth.
The cheers from SpaceX headquarters here in SoCal, and they're safely back. A few minutes ago, all of the 3 astronauts, 1 cosmonaut, they were lifted out. They looked weak, but they were waving and smiling and everything as they were put into kind of wheelchairs and wheeled away on a ship. But what was cool is they were bobbing around in the Gulf, waiting for the ship to get to them. There were dolphins that came up and started playing around it in the turquoise blue waters, hopping around and swimming around it that a drone could see above. So that was neat. They look good. They're smiling. They continue to tell us, NASA, that they were never stranded up there and that this was not them being stranded. Yes, but it's semantics here, and that, yes, the SpaceX sent up a capsule that was attached to them had they needed to get an emergency exit out of there, but it's not like they could go home. But Butch and Suni said while up there.
Since we've been here, we've had a way to get home if we really needed to in an emergency.
There's many ways to characterize it. Stranded, I don't think, is one of them because we're on the space station.
I don't know if being on the space station and not being able to get home is stranded or not, but NASA says that they were not stranded. And they actually, Butch and Suni, gave a thanks to Elon Musk and President Trump for getting them home, that SpaceX was able to do what Boeing was not able to do.
I heard there are protesters out there banging on the capsule, the Tesla capsule.
Out on the ocean waiting for them to land. I mean, the crazy thing is, if you think many, many years ago, they had to decide what track they were going to go on, Boeing or SpaceX. And they chose Boeing because that was a sure thing back when SpaceX was like, no, they're never going to do. They won't get it up there. Nobody knows this company back then. But Boeing, I mean, that's the sure thing. And then years and years of problems with Starliner, and all of a sudden it was delayed many, many years, and SpaceX was sending people up left and right.
Oh, God.
And it was SpaceX that had to rescue them after Boeing finally got it launched, and then they had problems on board and couldn't bring them back.
I heard that Elon Musk offered to rescue them 6 months ago, and Joe Biden said no. Is that true?
I don't know. I hadn't heard that. Yeah.
They wanted to stay up there for the Sunday brunches.
Yeah, they said, no, please.
But they did a great job, over the last 8 months of hiding their handicaps, because I didn't know they were both handicapped.
They do get into those wheelchairs, Alex.
Yeah. They do, and you can imagine they exercise up there, but you're going to be weak. They're going to go now to Houston, where they've got to do medical checkups and debriefs, and they'll see their families there. But everything that's changed since they launched, they voted electronically. They've missed things with their children that they talk about were big deals. They thought it was going to be 8 days, and imagine how stinky that underwear is now after 9 months. No, they got supply ships up there that brought them stuff, but still. Is
Trump looking into how they voted?
They did.
Anyway, it was electronic, so I'm sure there's some way that they can figure that. They have a special. This was described to me by our NASA expert at ABC News, Gina Sunseri in Houston. They have a special electronic way only for astronauts to vote. They can vote from up there.
Really?
Yeah.
What a pain in the ass. Can you imagine that? We're so crazy with voting that some guy had to spend $1 million to figure out how they can vote secretly.
Do an encrypted way from space.
Yeah.
And does their vote count if they're not in the United States? Or not on planet?
If they're not floating above the United States in that moment?
Right. I don't know. Well, I'm glad they're home. I think they're going to divorce their husband or significant other and get divorced and get married. I think
each other?
Yeah. I think when you spend that much time in space, you sort of just, you hook up. And
I'm telling you, that's the movie. It's Scarlett Johansson and like Jake Gyllenhaal. They're up there and they're stranded.
Right. And it has all the Disney, elements. I
don't know if divorce is part of Disney, but okay.
The dolphins at the end.
That's true.
Little
the dolphins
mermaid going on.
Yeah.
And that was cool to see that, though. These guys are guy and gal, or guys and gal. I guess there were 4 of them that came down. But to that kind of technology, to be in the space station, on Monday night and then be on Earth on Tuesday. I remember in the past, when the astronauts were circling the moon or on the moon, whatever your thoughts are, it used to take them like a week to get back. And now it's fairly quick.
And it's all automated now. It can fly itself. It really is like a Tesla on autopilot, that they don't really have to do a whole lot. It can do it all on its own.
Yeah, when they have the new Dreamliners, 787 or 777 777 Dreamliner.
Yeah, 787, the Dreamliner, yeah.
Up in the cockpit, there was enough room for one pilot and one dog. And the pilot's job was to feed the dog, and the dog's job was to bite the pilot if he touches anything. It's fully automated.
How many pilots are yelling at you right now?
No, they love that joke. As a matter of fact, that joke is from a test pilot from Boeing. So stick it in their craw. They dong with them. Alex, thanks for coming on with us, bub.
Ding dong.
Ding dong with you.
The firefighters were very happy.
All right, we'll tell them.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, Alex Stone, ABC News.
He's the real thing.
He's the real deal. Astronauts back on Earth. That is great. How long will Butch be on the couch before his wife is like, hey, can you give me a hand?
Look at you, mister. I just got back from space. You don't want to take out the trash?
I'm trying to watch a little ESPN and have a hamburger.
Oh, excuse me, Mr. Hero.
Give me a break.
When will she get tired of bringing him a beer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And a cigarette, I don't know if you know this. They both picked up smoking up there.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe you should call Mission Control for a 6-pack.
All right. We're live. It's Conway's show. Mark Thompson.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
Here, KFI AM 640's Conway Show. Mark Thompson is here. Yeah, ding dong with that.
Did you say Valentine's coming in later?
Not Valentine, but somebody from the Valentine show, I believe.
I just started dating Courtney when we were over there at that iHeart thing at Universal, where
years ago.
Yeah, this is years ago. We just started dating, and Valentine, she'd worked with him. I mean, she'd worked with him for a sponsorship thing. He comes up the escalator, and she dropped me like a bad habit, ran over to him, like hugged him, was so excited. It was like...
Did they know each other?
This is what excited... Yes, they did. And then he started the whole thing about how great she was, and she started the whole thing about how great he was, and I was just standing there.
Wow.
It was pretty... So I look at him and he's so talented. I think he's very good. And but I look at him with that memory, like, indelibly imprinted in my brain. So I can't hear even the mention of Valentine without remembering that Courtney really loves him more than she does me.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Okay, same scenario. You're at a party, iHeart party, and you're good friends with Ellen K, and Ellen K comes up, and you make a beeline to Ellen K. She makes a beeline to you. You guys hug and talk about how great each other are. Is Courtney cool with that?
Courtney's not cool with anything. Yeah, I'm guessing it wouldn't go.
That's a one-way street.
Absolutely one-way street.
Yeah, I've noticed that with all my friends' wives.
Yeah.
If they meet an old boyfriend, an old husband, ex-husband, old coworkers of a man, and they want to discuss and talk about stuff, guys go out and have a cigarette. They could care less. But man, you get a sniff that there's another girl around, and that could be murder.
It's even worse than that. Like if I were then to go, hey, you know what we're going to do? Ellen and her husband are going to go out with us next week. We're going to go out with the four.
No,
I'm not going out with Ellen K. I'm not going out with Ellen K. She's your friend, not mine. Like, all right. That didn't go over so well. I played that out many, many times.
That's awesome. Your guy, Tracy Morgan.
Oh, yeah. What happened with him?
He was at a Knicks basketball game, and he got very, very sick.
He started bleeding from the nose or something, right?
Well, he was throwing up all over the court.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Or the side of the court. When you have that kind of money, when you have that kind of Walmart money, and you have that kind of acting money, you can buy courtside seats, or they just give them to you, if you're a big Knicks fan and you're a celebrity. And so instead of throwing up like in the 18th row or in the second deck, he's throwing up on the court.
Yeah.
On the court. Now, he said it's food poisoning.
I see.
I don't know. I mean, you want to you're throwing the whole stadium under the bus that they're giving you bad food when maybe you drank too much or maybe you did too much of this, too much of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't think of that.
I don't know. I've never heard of anybody sitting courtside and getting food poisoning and throwing up on the court.
Well, usually the food you're getting if you're sitting courtside is from that special VIP area, too. There's a whole concourse that I wasn't even aware of because I don't sit courtside.
Right.
And one time I did it. Oh, my God, this is like, this is heaven. There's a whole buffet and it's top service. So it's hard to believe that he got food poisoning there, but it's possible.
And when you get food poisoning, it usually takes like 4, 5, 6 hours to kick in. You're like, oh, I don't feel good. Maybe I'll go home. You rest for a while. Then you throw up. You don't get food poisoning and 8 seconds later you're throwing up everywhere.
No, it's true. It would certainly be an hour.
It's odd.
Yeah.
And then when you feel yourself about to throw up and you're on the court side, don't you split, or do you love the publicity? Now he's in the news again.
I don't know if this is the publicity.
I don't know. Let's find out more about this guy. Tracy Morgan's throwing up all over the NBA.
Tracy Morgan's updating fans after throwing up courtside on Monday. The actor all smiles on Instagram from a hospital bed.
How about the guy that's got to come in and dust that up for you, Come in with the towels.
The green sawdust?
Yeah, the disinfection. Oh, man. Oh.
I'm doing okay now, and doctors say it was food poisoning.
Although I got to say, they're undefeated when he's throwing all over the court. I think that was a joke he made, which is pretty good.
There is a little delay here.
They delayed the game because Tracy Morgan's throwing up all over the NBA. Wow.
There is a little delay here. They're cleaning up courtside. I believe a fan lost the contents of their stomach courtside.
That's a nice way to say it. Lost the contents of their stomach.
Lost the contents of their stomach courtside.
All right, well, technically that's what he did.
The NBA game paused for 10 minutes amid Morgan's emergency. After becoming ill, the SNL star left in a wheelchair, seemingly with a nosebleed as well. Now on X, Ben Stiller's sending good thoughts to his fellow Knicks diehard.
Okay. I've had food poisoning before. My wife's had it. Knock on wood. I don't think my daughter's ever had it. I have had bouts of it. I've seen people with it. I've seen people at the station with it. I have never seen somebody throw up and get a nosebleed from food poisoning.
No.
Never. I suspect something else is going on. I suspect there's more to this than food poisoning.
They're trying to clean it up, but there's a hearty amount of cleanup that has to happen.
Okay, if you could stop talking about that particular part of it, be much appreciated.
Wouldn't you ban him from the stadium?
I don't think so.
No?
No.
I would.
But have you ever had that? This is kind of gross. So I want to apologize in advance. But have you ever had that thing where you see somebody or you know, where they're retching and you smell everything and then it causes you to lose it as well?
100%.
Yeah, I've had that. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did. I think the whole lower bowl was throwing up at one point.
Back in his update, the comedian's already got jokes on his road to recovery. More importantly, the Knicks are now 1-0 when I throw up on the court.
That's a good joke.
That is funny. Yeah,
it's a good joke.
More importantly, the Knicks are now 1-0 when I throw up on the court. Maybe I'll have to break it out again in the playoffs. On that note, a rep for Madison Square Garden tells ET they look forward to seeing Tracy back courtside.
There you go. I hope he gets better. No more food poisoning for that lad. All right, we're live. It's Conway and Thompson. We're live on KFI AM 640.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Bay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Bay's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at WashableSofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at WashableSofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
KFI AM 640, Conway Show. Mark Thompson is in the house.
Woohoo!
Kids still say that. They like that.
Oh, yeah. The in the house is still hot.
And it's hotter than hell. At 5 o'clock, we'll talk a little bit about the Dodgers. They won their home opener on the road. I guess that's not their home opener then. Well, maybe it was their home opener.
It's considered their home opener, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I think they were the home team when they played last night. I don't know. Sam, do you know whether they were the home team last night or away team?
I think both teams are away team when you're in Japan. I have no idea who was considered.
Who batted second? I can look that up.
We can find it.
Let me look at the box score for the Dodgers. I'll tell you who score. I'll tell you who were the home team and who was the Cubs were the home team. And the Cubs lost to the Dodgers. Spoiler alert, 4-1.
Oh! No.
Dodgers 4, Cubs 1. So the Dodgers' magic number is 161. Is that right? All right. 161. A combination of 161 wins or the other team's losing. And we will have...
Wow. Another...
a National League West champion.
Yeah.
Ding dong.
Hey, they are the only undefeated team in major leagues right now.
Oh.
Is that right?
That's another way to look at it.
Yeah.
That's great. That's fantastic. Dodgers going to play again tonight. It'll be on KLAC 570 AM LA Sports tonight. I think at 3 a.m. So that's a cool deal. iHeart Radio Awards. I don't know if you went and saw the iHeart Radio Awards. That was a big deal last night.
In Hollywood, huh?
Yeah, our own John Colbert went to that thing.
Yes.
So let's find out more about the iHeart Radio Awards. Go backstage at the iHeart Radio Awards.
Hey guys, I'm here at the 12th annual iHeart Radio Music Awards. It is absolute mayhem backstage, but it's okay because because right here, GMA3, we have an exclusive locations where all the nominees and the performers are going to be coming to hang out with us. Check it out. Can you just tell us how you feel tonight?
Feel great.
It is sexy. I feel cool when I'm standing next to you doing it.
That's right. And it was hosted by LLKJ Cool J. That's the way our former president, Joe Biden, introduced him one day or talked about him.
Oh, that's right. He was doing
LLJ Cool J.
Well, that was his birth name, LLL. There was a number of additional L's, I think.
What does that stand for? LL?
Ladies love Cool James, Tim.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what it stands for.
Ding dong with this guy.
A show like this is about the fans. You know what I mean? It's nice to see the young artists get their breakout moments and see the legendary artists get celebrated, and it's just fun.
The night was full of big moments.
Yeah, huge moments last night at the award show. It was at the same theater they do the Oscars.
Sure. The
used
Dolby.
to be Kodak. Now it's Dolby Theater.
And big winners.
iHeart and just all the support that they've shown me, and just holding it down for music in general.
Radio's been playing with us for 30 plus years. We just play our little hearts out. We play our little iHearts out.
Taylor Swift's Eras Tour was recognized as the tour of the century. Woo! And there were some amazing live performances. A really emotional moment came during the tribute to the LA community, still recovering from the devastating wildfires.
I want to say a big thank you to our LA firefighters, first responders, and everybody here in Cali who came together to help during the fires this year.
How cool is it to be able to have some of the first responders that were there in the front lines?
But those are real human beings that had to, deal with something that they've never seen before. So if we can fast forward and say, today we honor you and give them the best seats, or have them in the audience, that's beautiful.
And two incredible women were top honorees. Mega-selling artist Mariah Carey got the Icon Award.
Wow. Do you like the ensemble?
She's broken down so many barriers. She's iconic, and she's so funny. Like, Mariah's hilarious. So well-deserved. I'm so happy for her.
And creative genius Lady Gaga received the Innovator Award.
On the one hand, I feel like I've been doing this forever. And on the other hand, I know I'm just getting started.
Well, they both, one way or another, advanced music along, and I think it's just fantastic how many sort of female artists there are today who are really sort of doing great work, so that's exciting.
Yeah, there you go. It was last night, big hit, the iHeart Music Awards.
I guess when Mariah Carey went on stage, she said, "Is the lighting okay? Because I don't like bad lighting."
Okay.
Which is kind of a fun thing to say.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they have a reputation.
Yes, exactly. And she's kind of having fun with it.
That's right. All right. Very good. The iHeart Music Awards. I would have gone to it, but I was working. They started at 5 o'clock.
Oh, sure, because for the East Coast,
that's
a
right.
Live show.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe I'll go one year.
At the very beginning of the Dolby Theater, when it was the Kodak Theater, I did one of the first big events there, Tim.
Is that right?
I was a voiceover artist on a big event, and Larry King was there. And here is what I recall. They didn't yet have in all of the dressing rooms the cable TV hooked up. There was no television reception. It seems incredible because of the place now. But they were putting on this big event, and there were no there was no television reception. So there are all these TV trucks and stuff because it was done for television, and yet no way to watch TV. And the NFL playoffs were on.
Oh, my God.
So I am standing on the loading dock with Larry King asking, can we set up something so we can watch a little bit of the game while you guys are prepping? And they set up a little TV. It was like a black and white kind of, it was really bad. And there was some kind of snowy reception. And Larry King and I were the only ones who were hunched over the TV watching. I think it was the Raiders playing in the playoffs. Maybe I forget the exact teams that were playing. But it was really it was right on the loading dock at the Kodak Theater at that time. Meanwhile, everybody's going past trying to prep up the event.
Is that the time where he went with his crutch when he said to you, "Are you a voiceover guy who's a radio guy, or a radio guy who's a voiceover guy?"
I remember asking him, so where are you living now? And he leaned into me and he said, "Beverly Hills." It was great. He punched it.
He started that with Madonna. He would say to Madonna, Are you a singer who's an actress or an actress who's a singer? Are you, to Magic Johnson, are you a basketball player that's a team owner or a team owner who's a basketball player? He asked that of everybody that came on the show.
That's very funny.
The Seinfeld, are you a stand-up comic who's an actor or an actor who's a stand-up comic?
He had just signed a new big deal. I remember that. And I said, congratulations on the new deal. And he said, 2 words, AOL Time Warner. I said, I guess it's a good deal then, huh?
I miss that dude.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. Larry King, man. He was the best. I enjoyed that guy. And him interviewing Seinfeld is still some of the best audio ever.
That is, you're right.
We'll play it when we come back. If you've missed it, Larry King talking to Jerry Seinfeld about Jerry Seinfeld wrapping up his show, Seinfeld. And Larry King asked him, were you canceled? Or did they cancel you or you canceled them? He's like, Larry, I'm number one.
I'm top of the game.
Big difference between being number one and being canceled. All right, we're live on KFI. It's Conway and Thompson. KFI AM 640. It's Conway's show. Larry King was interviewing Jerry Seinfeld. And this might be the best audio from CNN ever, where Larry King asked Jerry Seinfeld, who had the number one show on TV, did they cancel you or you cancel them? And Jerry Seinfeld could not believe how insulting that was. Big difference from being number one and being canceled. It's the best audio ever. I'll play without interrupting it. That's how great it is.
Lasted how long?
9 years, 180 episodes.
You gave it up, right?
I did. Sir.
They didn't cancel you. You canceled them.
You're not aware of this?
No, I'm asking you.
You think I got canceled? Are you under the impression that I got canceled?
Have I hurt you, Jerry?
I thought that was pretty well documented.
Is this still
CNN?
Don't most shows go down a little?
Most people do also. But, yeah, no, I went off the air. I was the number one show on television, Larry. Do you know who I am?
Jewish guy, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay.
75 million viewers. Last episode.
Boy, you don't take it so bad.
Well, that's the big difference between being canceled and being number one.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll be right back.
Jeez.
B-movie opens. B-movie
Can we get a resume in here for me?
B-movie opens tomorrow. We'll be right back.
All right, this is so great. There's so many different elements of how great this is. When Jerry Seinfeld is so quick that when Larry King said, well, most shows go down, without skipping a beat, he said, yeah, so do some people. Yeah. So do most people. And he was talking about Larry King.
Right.
Jewish guy, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay.
75 million viewers. Last episode.
Boy, you don't take it so bad.
Well, that's the big difference between being canceled and being number one.
Okay, I'm sorry.
And then Larry gets pissed at him at the end here when Jerry says, hey, can somebody get a resume in here for this guy? Listen to Larry King. He looks straight at him and goes, hey, that's enough. That's enough. And Larry wasn't smiling.
B-movie
opens. Get a resume in here for me?
B-movie opens tomorrow. We'll be right back.
Did he say that's enough?
Yeah, he said that.
Ooh,
yeah.
A younger Larry King would have pulled up his fist and said, I'll tell you what, keep going.
Yeah, but this is the best part of it.
You're not aware of this?
No, I'm asking you.
You think I got canceled? Are you under the impression that I got canceled?
Have I hurt you, Jerry?
I thought that was pretty well documented. Is this still CNN?
Don't most shows go down a little?
Most people do also.
Without skipping a beat, that insult came out with less than a second between Larry saying, don't most shows go down? He goes, yeah, most people do too.
Yeah.
CNN?
Don't most shows go down a little?
Most people do also.
Man, is that quick.
Woo!
He just walked all over that guy. I wonder if he feels bad now that Larry's gone.
You show up at his funeral service.
I've heard it haunts him, Tim.
It does. I think you're right.
More than the B movie did?
And the B movie did well.
Didn't mean it was any good.
I've got to say this, and I'm not BSing you here. Sometimes we fool around and we joke and we kid. I am a major, major fan of poppy seed bagels.
Oh, yeah.
I go to the store and get one or two almost every day. I toast one in the morning. I toast one at night.
Yes.
Little butter.
Oh, yes.
And I'm the biggest fan in the world of bagels. I grew up around I Enjoy Bagels in Encino on Balboa and Ventura. Poppy Star was another place that had great bagels. There was another bagel joint down the street that was terrific, and they made their own. Then Western Bagel popped up in the valley.
Oh, they're so good.
They were terrific. And then for some reason, bagels have been made by people, and they all taste like just bread. And a good bagel doesn't taste like bread. A good bagel, you got to bake it, you got to soak it. There's an art to a good bagel. And I would go to Western Bagel. I still like Western Bagel, but I'm telling you that this bagel that I'm eating right now is the best I've ever had in my life by a billion light years.
And where is it from?
Is it Boichik? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boichik Bagels. There's one now in Los Feliz. I'm telling you, it's the best. Don't second guess me and go, oh, maybe he's just saying that for the air.
It's got a little bit of that chewy, but not too much that you need. You have to have a little bit of that true, but not like super like gummy or anything like that. And it's just got a slight bit of the sweet and salt to it.
That's exactly right.
Perfect.
And the outside is hard, the inside is soft, and there's a flavor to it.
Yep.
It's not just bread. Boichik Bagels is going to dominate Los Angeles in the next 5 to 10 years. They will be the only bagel place that you go to.
And all their cream cheeses, they got a ton of different ones. They're all great.
They start, I guess, up in Berkeley. They're in Berkeley. They're also in Palo Alto.
It's Boichik.
Santa Clara.
Boichik.
Sacramento. Fillmore. SF Battery. I don't know where that is. Los Gatos. Never been there. But I've been to Los Feliz. Open every day.
Battery Park, San Francisco.
Is that San Francisco?
They come out of the San Francisco Bay Area, based on what you're saying.
What's Battery Park? Is that where people get battered?
That's where people get batteries.
Oh, sorry.
We have a special park for it up there.
Battered with batteries.
Los Feliz, open every day, 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., which I don't like. Wish they were open later. I'm a late guy. I don't like to get out of bed and rush over to a bagel place.
Yeah, that's inconvenient.
4655 Hollywood Boulevard is the best bagel I've ever had in my life, period. And I'm never having another bagel. I'll drive over the hill to get these. 4655 Hollywood Boulevard. They're not an advertiser. We're not plugging away. They just dropped some off, and I thought I'd eat it like another bagel. I'm eating it dry with nothing on. No butter, no toast, no sour cream, no cream cheese, nothing. No pickles, no lox, nothing on this thing, and it's great.
There was a bunch of cream cheese out there, and somebody walked off with all of it, which is just not cool, Tim.
I think we put it in the refrigerator.
Oh, okay.
Is that right?
I didn't see him in the fridge.
I just moved it to the fridge.
Which one?
Oh.
Which fridge?
I'll bring them back out.
Which fridge? You got the one in the kitchen?
Yeah, the one in the kitchen.
You know, there's two small ones right here.
Well, yeah.
Where the bagels are.
I'm going to suggest that we bring it and put it in the smaller fridge closer to where the bagels are. Exactly.
Hey, Matt, Crozier's calling you an idiot.
Matt has many things going on.
Would you like to
He's
respond?
juggling a lot of balls.
No, that's fair enough. I should have put them closer.
That's not Matt, I told you got to fight more for yourself.
Get it right, Matt.
No, Matt, your disposition is perfect.
You got to say F you, Crozier. What's wrong with you, Matt? I've taught you to fight around here.
Poker.
That's the best bagel. And Crozier loved it too.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah, and what are you eating? Which one are you eating?
This I like. It looks like a loaded up bagel. Didn't you tell me to take one that's sesame seed or something? And
I told you not to take the poppy seed because they're horrible.
Well, I usually love poppy.
Just
and
to
you
save,
were just trying to
save the poppy
just trying to
seed
save the
for
poppy.
myself.
How dare you? I'm going to go.
Well,
I'm going to get 2 poppies now. Just
Matt
for that.
went to go get the cream cheese. We should do a break.
Okay, but please don't eat the poppy seeds. Don't F with me. Just eat the other ones.
Too late.
God almighty. Man, I get no respect around here. None. You know, they bring in bagels and you heathens just pounce on the ones I like. How dare you? All right. We're live on KFI AM 640.
You're listening to Tim Conway Jr. on demand from KFI AM 640.
This Labor Day, say goodbye to spills, stains, and overpriced furniture with WashableSofas.com. Featuring Anabay, the only machine washable sofa inside and out, where designer quality meets budget-friendly pricing. Sofas start at just $6.99, making it the perfect time to upgrade your space. Anabe's pet-friendly, stain-resistant, and interchangeable slipcovers are made with high-performance fabric built for real life. You'll love the cloud-like comfort of hypoallergenic, high-resilience foam that never needs fluffing, and a durable steel frame that stands the test of time. With modular pieces, you can rearrange anytime. It's a sofa that adapts to your life. Now through Labor Day, get up to 60% off site-wide at washablesofas.com. Every order comes with a 30-day satisfaction guarantee. If you're not in love, send it back for a full refund. No return shipping, no restocking fees, every penny back. Shop now at washablesofas.com. Offers are subject to change and certain restrictions may apply.
If you eat too many ultra-processed foods, you could be starving your gut microbes, and they'll get hangry. That's one of many things I learned after working on a new audio course about the gut microbiome. You can learn how to keep your gut happy by listening to Try This from the Washington Post. I'm Christina Quinn. I host Try This. Dig in with me on practical advice for life's common challenges. Follow Try This right now wherever you're listening. Seriously, try it.
With Robinhood, not only can you trade individual stocks and ETFs, you can also seamlessly buy and sell crypto at low costs. Trade all in one place. Get started now on Robinhood. Trading crypto involves significant risk. Crypto trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Crypto LLC. Robinhood Crypto is licensed to engage in virtual currency business activity by the New York State Department of Financial Services. Crypto held through Robinhood Crypto is not FDIC insured or SIPC protected. Investing involves risk, including loss of principal. Securities trading is offered through an account with Robinhood Financial LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer.